This is part 2 about how to speed up and accelerate the early retirement process. Welcome back. This is Richard with Wisdom Investor. This is part 2 of our segment on how to speed up early retirement. We're going to have a couple examples here. Now, if you're in your 30s and 40s and you're wanting to retire early, you're going to want to listen to what we have to say here. If you're in your 50s and you're wanting to accumulate more money so you can either retire early or retire more comfortable, we're going to cover that also. And also, just to go over our first segment here, just a basic review. We talked about the 40-year plan. Most people are on that. Now, if you start early, start saving early, there's no reason why a person can't retire comfortably. And then we also talked about the high-tech, high-paid employees who pioneered the financial independent retire early concept. They were making six-figure incomes and they wanted to compress the number of years they were working, say from 40 years down to 10. So they were making six-figure incomes, and they said, look, if we very frugal with our money, we can save quite a bit of money. So if you're making $150,000 per year and you can get your expenses down to 30, you can pocket $100,000 per year, and after 10 years, you've saved over $1 million. Now, if we look at a situation here where a person is earning $100,000 per year, this could be a family, husband and wife together. Your expenses are $75,000 per year, and you're able to save $25,000 per year. If a person was 30 years old and was able to save that $25,000 for 10 years, and they earned 8% on their money would grow to over $450,000. So in this particular case, if a person was able to save from age 30 to 40, $450,000, would they be able to retire? At 8% interest, a person could withdraw $3,600 per month for 22 years. Now, $3,600 per month is not going to cover their current expenses of $75,000 per year. So this would not work. So what we suggested was you need to increase your expansion from your income and your expenses. You're going to need to live more frugal, and you may even need to generate more income. But let's go to a situation where we have $100,000 income and we drop our expenses down to $50,000. Therefore, now we have a savings of $50,000 per year. So in our second scenario here, our person again is 30 years old, is going to save for 10 years till age 40. They're saving $50,000 per year. It's going to grow at a rate of 8% per year. This comes to a total of $900,000. Keep in mind, we can't guarantee results on the stock market. These are just averages based on the information that's input into a calculator. Now, the next question is this 40-year-old going to be able to retire with $900,000 in savings? So could this person retire at age 40 with $900,000 saved? If this person could earn 8% on their money, that $900,000 could be withdrawn at $5,400 per month, which is over $60,000 per year. We said their expenses right now were $50,000 per year. So they could retire by saving this $50,000 per month, allowing it to grow to $900,000, and they could withdraw $5,400 per life. Now let's say you've reached 40 years old, you've saved $900,000, and now you're ready for early retirement. Now here's one thing to think about. If you quit working, you'll no longer be contributing to the Social Security system. And let me tell you, when 65 comes around, picking up an extra $1,500, $2,000, $2,500 check each month can be substantial. So you want to think ahead of time before you actually quit. Do you want to stop contributing into the Social Security system? Now, what about the person that's 50 years old and maybe they want to save over the next 10 years? Again, if they could put away $25,000 per year and it earned 8% per year, this would grow again to $450,000. Would a person in their 50s be able to retire at age 60 with $450,000? They may be able to. However, when you're that close to 60, I would go ahead and continue working so that I could collect as much as possible on my Social Security benefit. So here's the real basics to understand if a person wants to retire early, whether you're in your 40s or 50s, 60s. First of all, you need income, and you're going to want to live a frugal lifestyle. You've got to get those expenses down so that you can get that expansion in your savings. You want to increase the amount of savings. So it really takes a frugal lifestyle along with some basic income. Obviously, the higher the income, the better. So if a family or person can expand their savings, increase their income, and be frugal on the expense side, they could possibly compress their work time from 40 years down to 10, and therefore be able to retire early. I want to thank you for watching. Stay tuned for our next episode.